Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which as you will see is a bit of a catch-up and also to tell you about my plans for the rest of 2023 and plans for this channel. For those of you who have been around a good while now, a good couple of years, you might remember back to when I was still at uni doing my undergrad course, and this channel was a little bit different because I had a lot more free time and I did a lot more exciting things like going on trips and filming it for you, and my life was a lot more vloggable than it has been recently because obviously when I left uni I got my full-time job and yeah, just can't really film at work, and you wouldn't want to see it anyway, it would be incredibly boring. So that's how it's been, but things are going to be changing for me this year. But before we get into that, let's just recap on what's been going on recently, because in the last 8 months, whilst I've been doing the house, as you may know if you have been following me, I have been even more restricted on this channel in terms of showing you stuff. Obviously, I've shown you all stuff to do with the house, but there have been very few personal videos, like chatty videos or vlogs, because I just haven't been doing that much exciting stuff and I haven't had the time because working full time, trying to do my eBay stuff, doing the house on the weekend, trying to get to the gym when I can, and filming content for you guys was all just too much. And so YouTube, eBay, well, certainly the gym and eBay to an extent all took a hit because my free time was exceptionally limited. The house is now done, as you may know if you've been watching my renovation videos, and that means that I've now got my weekends back, which is fantastic. And on top of all of that, I've also now sent off my uni applications. I don't think I've spoken about it on here, I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I am applying to start my masters in September. So the house obviously took up so much of my free time. Being honest with you, I underestimated just how much energy, both physically and mentally, renovating a house would take. And I guess until you do it, you don't know. Obviously, I'd never renovated a house before, and I really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, and I'm so happy with the skills that I've learned, and obviously grateful that I was able to purchase a property at the age that I'm at. However, there's no denying it certainly knocked the stuffing out of me, because working 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, do my eBay stuff on an evening and doing that on the weekend, meant that I didn't have much downtime or time to rest, and it was very full on. But yeah, the house is now done. As of today, I have just got it tenanted, I guess is the word. Still waiting on references for them. However, it seems like a lovely couple who want to live there. They're moving to York to start new jobs, and I hope it all goes smoothly and that they really enjoy living there and making it their home. From the feedback I've had from the letting agent, they really liked it, and it's nice to have the validation that someone appreciates the work that I put into making it the way that it is now, because it is certainly very different to how it was when I first bought it. So that's a huge weight lifted, both financially and in terms of time, having my time back. As I said, alongside that, I've been applying to uni. So for that, I had to pull together a portfolio, which is full of all work from my undergraduate degree that already had sat waiting there. However, I underestimated how long it would take me to edit it all, to a point at which I was happy with it. I think as humans, we're all pretty self-critical. I know I certainly am. And a portfolio is not a finite thing. It's never fully done because there's always something that you can tweak on it or make a little bit better, and it took me longer to get it to a point that I was happy with than I thought it would do. Also had to write a personal statement, and I don't know about you guys, but I find writing about myself and my own abilities incredibly difficult. I don't know if that's a level of, the classic Britishness of not being able to compliment yourself. But yeah, that took more effort than I expected as well. Because you've basically just got to sing your own praises and explain to them why you think that they should let you onto the course. So the house obviously is done, and that was finished physically a few weeks ago now. It's more just been finding a tenant since then. But yeah, also on top of that, getting my application sent off, and I submitted those a couple of weeks ago. So I'm still waiting to hear back, and hopefully one of them offers me a place. And that means that in September I will be moving. So that's another weight lifted off my shoulders, and it means that I now have more free time again. So I've got my weekends back from the house. I'm no longer spending my evenings doing my portfolio, so I have more free time to go to the gym after work, get my eBay listings done on a night, and weekends I can socialise again, and it is a wonderful feeling to have that time back. Obviously, another thing that's been going on is everything with my nan. As you may know, she went into a home last year, and we've still been adjusting to that. As things stand now, things are they're good. She's happy there. She's made friends. One of her oldest friends has actually ended up in there as well. Someone that she used to live across the road from. Their houses were directly opposite each other they both lived there for about 50 years until they retired. And it's so funny how they went from living opposite each other for 50 years and they're now sat in chairs opposite each other in the lounge of the care home, and they're also in neighbouring bedrooms. So as much as she'd already made friends in there, it's nice for her to have a familiar face and someone that she knows incredibly well, because she's known her for about 65 years, maybe even closer to 70. So that was lovely for her to have that connection back again with someone. And she hasn't seen her in years either, because when they moved to different areas and just didn't see each other anymore. So that's nice for her, and it's nice that she's now settled. So again, a further weight lifted. The other thing is that I've also been planning my summer, because whilst I've been working full time, I've been able to save some money, and I am going to be spending this summer travelling. So I handed in my notice at work yesterday, which was a scary thing, but it's done now. And next month I am flying to Indonesia. I've booked my flight and my first hostel, and that's it. It's an open-ended trip. I have no further plans. I have a rough idea of where I want to visit, but I'm flying out to meet a friend who will already be out there. She's currently in Vietnam, but she's meeting me in Indonesia. And we'll be together for a few weeks, and then she needs to fly home because she's starting a job. And it's very much a case of where I go from there. Hopefully by that point in the trip, I will have met some like-minded travellers in the hostels and be able to maybe go off with them to wherever they're going, or have the confidence to carry on my own and go somewhere else in Asia. But yeah, it's also a case of how long my money lasts for, because obviously I need to retain enough money to pay for my flight home. So that is going to be this summer, and then obviously in September, should I get offered a place at a university, I will be moving to whichever city that university is in. So life is going to change a lot for me this year from how it has been for the last couple of years, and that will also impact this channel, because it means I will have more free time again to make some more varied content. I'm aware that over the last couple of years, I've been producing very similar stuff, mainly eBay content, obviously in more recent months, stuff to do with the house. But for those of you who have been around since like the beginning, or whilst I was still at uni doing my undergraduate course, you'll remember that, sorry, my hair is annoying me. I used to make more personal videos. I did weekly vlogs and I filmed trips, And going back to uni again and also travelling this summer will mean that I'll be able to do some more of that, and it'll be a bit more of a hybrid from how it has been, because I still very much plan to carry on with the eBay content. I will still be reselling on eBay, that's not going to change. But on top of that, there'll be a bit more variation with the videos, which I'm looking forward to, because putting up an eBay haul every week or what I've sold, etc., I mean, it was boring me a little bit, so no doubt it was boring you guys as well. Although, I don't know, you might only be watching me for that content. So yeah, obviously with traveling, I'm not gonna have a laptop with me, so I won't be making proper vlogs of that. However, I do plan to make reels for Instagram, and I can definitely put them on here as YouTube shorts because they'll be in portrait mode, and so there will be some stuff some stuff going up on here, but there won't be, you know, typical sit down or long videos, I would have thought, until I get back from that. So that is the state of play at the moment. That's how things are with me. Let me know how things are with you. There's so many of you who frequently comment, and I'm grateful for that. I appreciate the interaction. So let me know how you're doing. Be good to catch up with you all in the comments. So basically, this video is here to say I'm back in a way. You'll be seeing more of me rather than just hauls and sales updates. And also the house content will now come to an end, or has come to an end. The finished house tour went up the other week, so you might have seen that. And that's it. That's everything going on with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're all well. Like I say, leave me a comment and I'll see you all again really soon.